right, so good evening, sisters. I just watched a movie about Ida B. Wells, and I will say that I did not know her full story, um, just bits and pieces. So she was a journalist, she was an activist, she did suffrage movements, she spoke out against lynching. Ida B. Wells was a kick-ass type of woman. And what I what I saw of her and her story really impressed upon me that she lives on in me. And the reason why I say that is because it has become impossible for me to learn the things that I'm learning and comparing it with what's going on in what's going on in my life, what has happened in the past, not just in my life, but my mom, my grandmother, my great grandmother. It just really has brought to life the fight that's within me. Um, and as I continue on this journey, I started this group, so that, I could have a circle of sisters who can love on me, as I do this work. Because, I wake up in the wee hours of the morning, because, God wakes me up and say, right. Or I have these thoughts of my ancestors who have done this work. Early this morning, it was James Baldwin, because my professor, when I was talking with him, he says, "You remind me of Jimmy." And I didn't know who Jimmy was. And so I looked up Jimmy. And sure enough, I see why I remind him of Jimmy. I see why I see myself in Ida B. Wells. I see why I see myself in Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. And as I continue to learn my history, I'm sure I'm going to discover more of my ancestors, that their fight has been reborn in me. And I know that anytime anybody fights and stands up to oppression, that you become a target. But I don't care. I've reached this moment, I've reached this pinnacle in my life that says, Yvonne, you can no longer be silent. Silence is, a weapon that is used on us. And that silence is fear. But I'm no longer afraid to fight back. I'm no longer afraid to free people. I'm no longer afraid to speak the truth. And as I embark on this journey, I just ask you all to hang in there with me, to support to support me, um, to to love on me, because it is it's a real tough thing to do. But I can't tell somebody to do something that I'm not willing to do. I know it was just real impromptu for me to pop up and do a video tonight, but I just really could not sit with what I just saw and not express what it is that moved me so it moved me to tears, not because of the work that Ida B. Wells did, and speaking out against the lynchings. It was the economic empowerment. It was her understanding the psychological tools of what the government was doing to Black people. And as I had put together the pieces, I understand too what it is. And so now I'm dedicating my life to doing this work. I don't know where it's going to lead me. But that's not my concern. My concern is to free the people at all costs, no matter where this road takes me, how long I'll be on this road, and who journeys with me. But I did reach out to you all. I am reaching out to my family, the children that I birthed, and asking them to join me on this journey. And, they like, Ma, be careful. Ma, we want to protect you. But the protection that I need, is twofold. It is spiritual protection, and it is physical protection. And I just talked with my sister here, and I share with her what I'm sharing with you. And I had a good moment of crying, and I thought I was done, but I see I'm not. But she allowed me to be vulnerable. And she said to me, she says, I don't understand everything that you're doing, and I don't understand what it is that you have to do, but I love you, and I'm going to support you. So I think I'm done. I love y'all. There may be, more impromptu videos that might just pop up, and I might just start talking about the work that I have to do, and where it's leading me. So thank y'all for listening. I so wish I could hug y'all right now, but I got to get ready to go to bed. I got class in the morning. But thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of my circle. I really appreciate it more than you could ever know. I love you, and I'll be talking to y'all soon.